How do you boys feel about clubbing? And because I've not been to a club in Japan before.
Have you been to a club in Japan?
Yeah, I've been to a few, but I've never enjoyed clubbing. Even back in Australia, it was just never really a thing.
Yeah,
I like bars, but I don't like clubs.
I really like bars, but I don't like club. I feel like, okay, here's my theory. I feel like clubbing is this place that everyone's convinced themselves they enjoy when they really don't enjoy. Like clubbing is one massive lie. I don't know anyone who actually enjoys clubbing, because the only time you enjoy clubbing is if you're massivly plastered.
If you actually enjoy clubbing, you're someone I don't want to talk to.
The people I know who enjoy clubbing are normally the ones who I just don't like hanging out with. I know I'm not going to.
They're like the epitome of, oh my God. Like, they always talk like that.
It's like clubbing is great when you're like young, I guess. But then you reach a certain point, like a few years pass, and you realize, man, I never really enjoyed clubbing, isn't it? Well, I was just lying to myself. All I do when I go to a club is go in, see the dance floor, order a drink, go dancing for like 5 minutes, realize I'm still too sober, go order another drink, and then that cycle repeats until you're fucking drunk enough to not remember the night. And if you do remember the night, it's a shit night.
And it hurts because like you got to pay entry fee, and then you got to pay like double the price for a drink. So if you're not drunk enough, it's like, fuck, not only am I having a shit time, my wallet is taking a financial beating.
Clubs are fast, man. They're a lie.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the only times clubbing is fun, but can I tell the story about the last time we went clubbing together?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
I feel like the only time clubbing is actually fun is when the night isn't planned. When you don't plan to go to a club, I feel like the spontaneous clubbing nights are the best, because you're already really drunk and in the mood when you just suddenly decide to go to a club. So the last time I've actually went clubbing was like over a year ago with and it was with Connor and two of my mates, right? And it was just a spontaneous kind of clubbing night where we didn't even plan to go clubbing. We just wanted to go hit up some bars. And then we got massively blasted.
I think we were just sitting at your house and we were just going to do that. And then I think someone brought it up and we were like, clubbing?
I think we were sitting in the house and we were just going to have it like a chilled night.
Right, we were telling stories about clubbing. And I think eventually we were like, should we just go clubbing?
Because I remember we hit up a bar beforehand and we were pretty merry at that point. We weren't super drunk. And then we got to the bar. I think it was like absolute vodka in Brighton or something. And we just ordered like 3 of those 14 shot trays.
Oh my God.
And we got drunk very, very fast. But the person who got drunk the most was this guy.
I think I had like one of the whole like 14 shots to myself. And like, bear in mind, I think I was just, this is going to sound so bad. At the time, I just like broke up with my ex and I was like, I just want to go out. I just want to come out. I just want to do something. I want to get out of here.
It happens, man.
Yeah. I was like, I just want to party. And then I went way too
overboard. So what was the last memory you had of that night?
I remember waiting in line for the club. Alcohol abuse is bad, by the the way.
We don't condone this. Yeah. This is a story not condoning.
We're laughing about it, but we don't condone it.
I've rarely do I get that drunk where I don't remember exactly what happened, which when I speak to Americans, they're like, that sounds scary. And I'm like, I mean, I'm around my mates, they'll take care of me.
So after the bar, we clearly realized how drunk Connor was, but it was still like pretty early in the night. It was like it was like 10 o'clock, 10:30. The club had just opened. Like that's kind of the timing we're talking about. And we were like, okay, before the alcohol hits Connor anymore, we got to fucking get in this club as soon as possible. Yeah. So we line up just as the club was opening.
Bear in mind, it's like a fucking Wednesday or something.
No
one was clubbing. No one. It was like just us.
We were worried about how Connor was going to get in because he was clearly over the fucking limit. And if you know UK clubs, if you look like you're too drunk, they're just not going to let you in. Bouncers in UK are like the school bully. Like they're like they will take advantage of any power they have. So we were fucking worried. So somehow we managed to get Connor in this club.
Okay. This is the best heist movie.
So we managed to get Connor in and we're like, this is it. We've done it. We've
Mission Impossible.
We've done Mission Impossible. Yeah. So then we go over to the bar, as you do in the clubbing experience. The first thing you go to is the bar,
of course,
and then we go to order our drinks. And so I'm here with 2 of my mates, and we each order a drink, and then we look around, and Connor's just not there. And we're like, wait, if you're not with Connor, and you're not with Connor, and I'm not with Connor, then where the fuck's Connor? And then we turn around and look at this empty dance floor, right? And Connor is just standing there at a 90-degree angle. He's like this. Right? And then we're like, oh shit, we better get him off the dance floor. And then like as we're walking over, he starts fucking Fortnite dancing by himself on the dance floor.
Yeah, man, you know what you got to do. You got to do it.
And so the bouncer sees this, and obviously Connor's like way over the limit, so he gets kicked out. And so we also have to follow him out the club. So we're like, do we attempt another club? It's only like 10:30. Let's try and attempt another club. Thinking we're not going to get in. Somehow Connor, by pure instinct, he's like he can't even walk to this next club. But as soon as he's standing in line, he's like, yes, gentlemen.
Yeah, I don't know why. When I'm drunk, for some reason, I can just like for like 30 seconds, I can be like, yes, of course. Yes. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's superpower.
Yeah. Like, when he's in front of the bouncer, he just turns into, like, proper Sea Dog VA.
Yeah. You know? The monkey brain unlocks into human brain.
So then we somehow get him into the second club.
Okay.
And the same fucking thing happens again. We go to the bar, and then we take our eyes off Connor for 1 second, order our drink. I look around, look to my left, look to my right. If you're not with Connor, and then we turn around, and once again, Connor on an empty dance floor is just Fortnite dancing by himself.
Is that just like an instinct for you to do?
I think so. I think it must be I like dancing. I don't know why. Fortnite dancing must be my go-to. I don't know.
And so we get kicked out of that club, and that was the end of the night.
Oh my God.
It's a good night. It's a good night.
It's a good night. Yeah, he woke up.
Don't get that drunk.
Yeah, we got him back home. I took him on my bed, and he just started snuggling the Saggery pillow, and that's what he woke up with.
All the instincts are getting unlocked.
I woke up and I was like, "Where is my phone and wallet? Where is it?" And then it was just under the bed. But I was like, that was like the first 5-minute panic of I was like, "Where is it?"
Oh my God! So you don't remember any of that?
I remember some of it, but not much.
Yeah.
I mean, that was probably the most drunk I've gotten in a very long time. I rarely ever get that drunk.
Yeah.
But sometimes you fuck up and do a lot of vodka, and
It happens, man.
Because like you've been clubbing in Japan, right?
Yeah, I have.
What's that like? How is it compared to the rest of the world?
it's just like, at least compared to the UK.
Right.
In the UK, I feel like everyone in the club is very drunk, and in Japan, I felt like everyone was in the same situation of, I need to be drunker, which makes a really shitty club environment because everyone's kind of sober and it's weird.
Yeah.
Like
No one wants to like step out of line. Right?
Yeah, it's weird. Like no one's doing anything fun except like for somehow everyone is really well behaved. And somehow the moment you step into the toilet, it was like a war zone in that toilet. I don't know what happened. There was a dude who was like pissing and he was not even aiming in the urinal. He was aiming at the wall next to it and it was spraying. And I remember walked in and I'm like, I'm not getting blamed for this. I'm walking out. Because I know this guy was Japanese and I'm like, I'm not fucking with it. I don't want to be blamed for this. I'm not doing it.
I'm the minority in this club.
I'm like, I'm the foreigner here. I'm not getting blamed. I'm walking out right now. But yeah, no, it was so filthy. But the rest of the club was just like, fine. It was whatever. It was just a depressing situation, you know? I'd rather have been smashed Fortnite dancing alone any day of the week.
Yeah, that's kind of a similar experience I had. I went to one club in Japan, and that was enough for me to be like, yeah. I mean, I never really enjoyed clubs, but I was like, you know what? I'm living here. I might as well give it a go.
Yeah.
It just wasn't it.
I felt like everyone was doing it because they've seen it in the movies there. I don't know why. Like, everyone was like, this is cool, right? Yeah, it's cool. We're cool right now, right? Like, we've seen this in the movies, right?
Yeah.
Like,
This is exactly how we're supposed to behave.
right.
Because I think the most different clubbing experience I've had is probably in Thailand. But they have like I like their clubbing culture even less, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't even have a dance floor. So some clubs in Thailand, it's you go in and there's no dance floor, but everyone has their own tables. But the music is just as loud as any other club. So you're sitting
It's
around
like a loud restaurant.
This is a loud bar, right?
So you're sitting at, everyone has these private tables, so you can't even like, it's not a social environment where you can go meet other people or even like interact with other people.
Yeah.
You're with your mates, but it's so loud that you can't communicate with your mates. So all you're doing is sitting in this loud fucking room. I must sound like such an old guy now. The music was too loud. This was awful. But no,
no. To be fair, when the music is too loud, it's like my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like,
I've been
I
in some
hate this.
clubs in Australia where the bass is so fucking bass boosted that you can actually feel your chest going.
Dude, it's
Like this while you're sitting there. I was like, hey, how are you?
My voice is so bassy as well that
Yeah.
in clubs, like I just cannot communicate. Like
It just gets drowned
I
out.
remember like university, if I ever tried to like hit on someone, they'd just be like, "What are you saying?" You know,
Do
you
you have
talking to
that,
me?
do you have that thing where you're trying to say something to your mate, but it's so loud, or your mate's trying to say something to you, and it just sounds like blah, 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 and you're like, sorry, can you say that again? You do it like 3 times as the magic number, and then the third time you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely,
I'll be like, "Yeah, I don't know," whatever they say.
And that's just the clubbing experience,
Yeah.
I guess.